Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Vampyr. Last episode we spoke with pretty much the remainder of the West End folks. We got like only one guy left in the West End region that we just haven't spoke to. Actually two, because the lady we saved. So this is the one guy we're going to talk to. He's kind of the last guy we haven't identified yet. But we haven't spoken to two, which is Louise. Louise is the second person that we haven't spoken to fully just yet. We only talked to her briefly because we had to save her from the vampire guy, which we struggled to fight 2 episodes ago, or 2 episodes ago, I think. But yeah, let's talk to this guy, see what he has to say.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you.
Oh.
My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood.
Oh.
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They told me that you struggle hard not to take too many lives.
Oh. So he knows my my background in a way. But I'm wondering, like, to what degree this serves as, like, something interesting. Like, I don't know how interesting this would be.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
That makes a lot of sense, though. He's just hunting for, like, the occult books. And he said he would pay big bucks for, like, highly knowledge books, but most of the knowledge books that he's seen is not related to what he's looking for, so that's why he laughs a lot, because he just knows that it's just petty mindset, or petty writings, I guess is the way he might have seen it.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller, then.
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city.
Oh.
For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Okay.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
I don't know why I feel like this guy is, like, this guy also feels like a self-insert of one of the developers. The developers was like, yeah, we need to find a way to kind of break fourth wall without having to be so obvious. And then this fortune teller feels kind of like a weird fourth wall breaking character. A little tiny bit. Not on my part. Like, he's not talking to me. He's talking about the decisions I, as a player, made, and how it reflects to what he sees in the world or sees in himself.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Huh. Okay.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire.
Wait, what?
And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Wait, so this guy's a vampire?
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The guard of Priwen, who else?
Oh, that
For
makes
a time,
sense.
they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it Jonathan, some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
That's fair. But I kind of knew in the last episode I did say it. I did call it. This guy looks like he has an investigation for me, a side investigation for me to go for. I was just like, this guy looks like he has investigations ready to go for me for some odd reason.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
Interesting. Oh, I press escape and that always does that.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Sure.
Here is the money.
The glutton. A man who just eats life as a cake. A righteous ego, surprised to fall in love.
Oh. So does that mean that the usher basically rights the wrongs that I don't know about, or like reveals something hidden from another character that I haven't gotten information about, I guess? That's really cool, actually. So then this guy can easily help you get your max XP, right? We'll see. I mean, I don't know. I know I did fail the guy's, one of the guy's investigation thing, but I didn't think that I could bring it back because I was just like, it's whatever. It's lost on me because I don't really think I'll ever replay it just to get to that information. But nice to know that you can pay that to come back around, I guess.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
Rivalry?
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood.
Oh.
We divide up the books and relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
So I'm guessing that the Brotherhood that these guys are at, are the neutral types. Like, they're the more intellectual, neutral party, while the Priwen is more of the vigilante and do-it-yourself behavior of, like, dealing with the occult or dealing with the more sinister supernatural style things, I guess. Even though they're blindly walking into it. I'm still wondering who the heck the Priwen's leader is. Is the Priwen's leader the guy we saw at the beginning of the game, though? Like, near the beginning or halfway point of the game? The guy was, like, in Swansea's office talking to him at one point, and he just gives us a look. I'm pretty sure that's the Priwen's leader, because he did show up in the theater, and he did appreciate that we took down the threat or the infection that makes the whole West End, like, difficult to manage, I guess. But I don't know who the leader is, but he does seem like a leader. I don't know.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Okay. So that's why the Priwen is more on that. Getting rid of people, getting rid of vampires specifically, while the Brotherhood now has become the intellectual types.
How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires.
Sure.
He had to tell me about Mary.
If only if I could convince her. She did not deserve this fate. I'd say, yeah.
Mary did not deserve her fate. She had already suffered enough during her life. And yet the pain and the suffering went on. after her death.
Suffering is part of the immortal condition.
Of course.
Some prefer to lose their minds rather than face the simple truth. Pain will never stop.
Which is kind of sad, because being immortal probably means that, like, you'll have to experience so much pain because you get to see everything go and evaporate over time before you truly know that, like, it's just not well deserved. Like, it's not needed because you're not really gonna have much of a goal in life by that point.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. Cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
Oh? I'll say alright, speak.
All right. Let me hear it.
The walls of your prison have already been raised, Jonathan. But you will freely accept to be locked inside, full of hope for a better day.
Oh. What happens if I say rather not?
I would rather not know.
Okay, so that takes me back.
How do you...
I told you.
Is it...
Alright, so that's all that is. Okay, so we only have one more secret thing. I really want to pay for more, but I don't know how much money I have. I don't know how many shillings I have available yet. I'll do one more.
Can you read the card?
Put the money on the table.
Perhaps later.
Perhaps...
I see. So it doesn't let me
Goodbye,
have
sir.
more.
Until we meet...
I rarely wander. Yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Perhaps London will survive the epidemic, but I see terrible trials awaiting in the future.
Yeah, I think the terrible trials waiting in the future is, like, probably related to some of the stuff. Alright, I'm wondering if we'll ever go into the the Pre-Winds, the Guards of Pre-Winds sort of territory, so we can, like, get that book back. Also, the main mission thing disappeared from the map. I don't know what happened. Maybe I went too far, I guess. Alright. Pretty sure this is like a puzzle, but we're not sure what the puzzle stuff is, I guess. I mean, do we have a clue about where this thing is, or how to open this thing? Or is that lost on me because I haven't really gotten that information yet? No. Kill the Econ? Yeah, I haven't been able to kill him yet. Find the third part of the Father's Testament I'm still looking for, I believe. Alright, screw it. I'll probably not be here for now. Let's do the map. Also, let me track one of the missions still. Maybe not? Where is this one, anyways? Oh, right, it's in the Pembroke Hospital. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, we're good. Actually, yeah, I wanna track that. This thing. I wanna track the Pandora's box. Enter the mansion. Okay. Oh, it's in Whitechapel. That's where the... Actually, I've been to the agent's hideout, isn't it? I think we've been through that spot before. But I just forget where exactly. Alright. They say enter the mansion, but I don't know exactly what part of it is the mansion, though. They state a thing, but I don't know where the thing... I think it's this locked door right here. Let me go over here. I don't think it's a mansion, it just looks like a church to me for some weird reason. This thing.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, it looks like it's the church, maybe. Alright, well, we're gonna have to figure out a way in, I guess, somehow. Sorry, I just looked at the open gate area there, thinking like it's something else. Yeah, this is like a church, but it's kind of weird, though. You know what this reminds me of? This church reminds me of, like, Assassin's Creed, with, like, the whole weird church-looking space that, I think it was, like, Assassin's Creed 2, I think. It's, like, one of those, like, chapels, or the church that has, like, the arches and stuff like that. Like, it's just, I don't know what the location is called, but... Is this a brute force type of deal for me, I guess? No? Oh, maybe the blood vision. No, never mind. I thought blood would help me see it all. Hey, dude, can you help me on this? I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's just very vague that this thing is here, though. But there is a sort of like feeling of detail here, where like one is like kind of gradient, like the thing is kind of faded, and then the other ones are like not too faded yet, because it's camouflages through the floor, I guess. No, I did this pattern already. This, and then this? No? It's kind of weird, though. Or maybe it needs to have all 4 people. It might have 4 people I need. But I need to create illusions, maybe? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, it says enter the mansion, but like, there's no sign of where I have to enter the mansion. Oops. There's no signs of how you would enter into the mansion, which is the weird part. Yeah, I don't know. Where is the main mission? That's the problem. It disappeared somehow. I don't know where the mansion is. Game needs to say the mansion. I don't know. Oh, we got 4,000 XP. Nice. I just realized that we had 4,000 after whatever it is. Also, let me check to see the citizen stuff. Oh no. Okay, so he didn't remove the X. He just gave me the last clue that I never got to, that I didn't get to have yet from that guy. I'm assuming he'll just give me random information on certain people, and that will just give me some XP immediately because I paid for it, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the detail is, but I also think that he's not going to give us the rest of the information until time passes, I think. Like a certain amount of game time passes. Oh, they're downstairs now? Only one of them is. The mom hasn't went downstairs yet, so I'm wondering if yeah, I need to wait till they both go downstairs in order to know if they if I can see what kind of information I can find off of their characters, I guess. Alright, where the hell is this information of the guy? Where the hell is this mansion that they mentioned? I feel like if we fought in this area, we should probably get that information here, maybe? But even then, that makes it even harder for me to know for sure if that's the case or not. And at the same time, Dawson might be not in his apartment at all anymore, or in his mansion anymore, for the time being, because of reasons, but... Oh, is this it? Let me see the map. Doesn't look like it, but... Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I thought it was, considering how it looks kind of different. Nothing. It looks kind of different, so that's why it's harder for me. Oh, this is the mansion. There we are. I was confused where the hell the mansion was. Okay, so now we can finally go to Dawson and do whatever we need to do. I do want to progress the story a little bit, at least, before we move to the next episode. Because it would be nicer to try to get some of these things done, at least for once, before moving forward. I want to explore this garden area, or the front yard area. See if we can get in any sort of, like, materials or information, maybe. Probably not. Probably nothing at all. Probably nothing at all. Is there anything over here in this house? Anything over there in this part of the house? Naza Netzilch. Let's go inside. I'm expecting Dawson to wait for us inside somehow, or for some reason. But also, why would you leave the front door?
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
I really don't know, like, what's a good choice and what's a bad choice in this case, because if I don't do it, I basically betray the Brotherhood, or not the Brotherhood, the Ascalon Club. If I don't do it, I betray the Ascalon Club. If I do it, it's going to probably cause me to have issues and stuff like that, but I won't betray the Ascalon Club in the sense, if that's the case. What did Lady Ashbury tell me to do? Like, what was her advice? I forget what she told us. She told us her opinion, and she said that she didn't want us to turn the guy. Oh, what is this? Newspaper article. Pause and read. Of execution of John Francis Sparrow. That's a weird one.
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder.
Oh.
I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
Ooh, interesting. Shillings. Oh, I have 128 shillings. I see. That's why. I just realized I had not a lot of money, so that's why I couldn't buy the next information from the guy from the beginning of the episode. Usher's fortune telling wasn't available because I did not have the money for it. Jeez. Okay. I don't know if Dawson's in here, or if he's downstairs, or if he's past a certain area. It's really hard to tell. But I don't want to go into the thing without cleaning house here of all the stuff I want to get collecting wise. I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, there's nothing much more than that. Can I put a coin into the well and make a wish? Or the fountain, rather. Alright, well, we're gonna have to look for the guy somewhere in here, right? Okay, door's locked. I feel like he's ready. Like, Dawson feels like he's the kind of guy who's ready to go against me or something.
It's locked, all right.
But at the same time, I don't want to kill him, though. Like, what happens if... Oh, what happens if it's a trap? And Ascalon was going to betray me anyways, eventually, because they want to get rid of me, as well as, like, maybe this whole thing is a trap, potentially, and that the guys just want an excuse to get rid of me, maybe? I don't know. It's just hard, because he is a pillar. Dawson's a pillar of this whole place, technically. Oh, there's a separate thing here. Okay. I'll pick it up. What is this? Nothing. 52 shillings. That's a lot.
It's locked.
Also locked. Weird. No documents available for me, I guess, to pick up here. Strange as it is that there's no one in here. Not a single maid, butler, nada. Nothing in here either. Man, there's a lot of searching because there's a lot of things in here. Alright. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I will be back, guys. I need to just take a little break for a little bit, and then I'll be right back. But anyways, cut. Time to cut. All right, I'm back. So let's get this going. Get the road shown. All right. Still not sure where Dawson's at though. There is this mysterious door that's sitting there, but I think that's like a baked-in door.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed.
Huh?
What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansions.
True.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
His arm looks like he's like...
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight, I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed,
Got a
I
question.
have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
Interesting that
First
they're...
of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Interesting. I'm the only vampire here. We can take a few minutes. Trust me. I guess I could say I'm the only vampire here. I mean, I'm the only vampire guaranteed to be able to sire a few more other vampires.
I'm the only vampire in the room for now, so please indulge me.
All right, all right. What is it you wish to ask?
About becoming my progeny.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
Weird.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
I have a bad feeling, though, this guy would probably be hunted down completely.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
And that includes my own character, Jonathan Reed, and potentially the Ascalon Club if he chooses to move his money in that direction. So that's another issue, too, is that he could easily flip a switch and be like, Ascalon Club, no more. Time to kill you all with the Guards of Priwen. But disguising myself as a human rather than a vampire to the Guards of Priwen. But who knows? Guards of Priwen could probably hunt him down, too.
Let's move on, then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
The last time we spoke, he didn't say that. He said that he would separate the richest from the poor and the sick, including the poor. He did say the poor with it. I think he did say that.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Yeah.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Has it really?
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Goodness gracious.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
True.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
Then how you determine that, though?
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
Yeah, it just sounds like a police state, basically, as well. Like, I'm also thinking how fast this could go wrong, like, so far. Like, this guy could just build the whole wall, and inside that wall, one person not determining the the contamination will eventually just infect everyone anyway, so there's no point in it. Building this wall is just not a good idea.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
Yeah, but sometimes tough decisions mean the wrong decision can be made too. Goodness gracious, this is hard. I don't know who I would want. I don't know how to... Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I don't do something about this, if I give Dawson his immortality, what it becomes is that he needs to not build this wall, if anything. I don't agree with this wall situation. But if I go through with it, if I don't go through with it, this whole territory, this whole region of the West End goes down the crapper. Because literally everyone in it is already, like, not in a good place anyways, and this is just not getting any better. A lot of people want to leave. I don't know. I don't know what decision I want to make. This is a hard decision, because I don't want to give him immortality, and I don't want to go up against Ascalon Club at the moment. But at the same time, it will pummel this whole West End all the way down to the ground, making it hostile versus stable, as it usually is. But this guy could also become a vampire, and I have to start killing him as well. So that's another difficult task to deal with.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
I'll move with...
At last! All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Sacrifice 2,000. Oh my god. Charm. Forget your fear of death. Oh, I can kill him. Yeah. But there is an option for blue for charming your fear of dying. I don't want to sacrifice 2,000 for this guy. This guy's gonna be weird. Oh man, this is a tough choice. No way in hell am I ever gonna choose Embrace. But I would choose between turning or charming. Those are two very interesting options for me right now. If I turn him, if I charm him, he probably will die peacefully, but probably donate his money to the Ascalon Club or something. But if I turn him, I lose 2,000, which I have 4,000. What happens if I had no XP available for this guy is the question. Like, what then, you know? Would that turn him into, like, some sort of weird... Is that, like, the other two options would be the only options I would have if I don't have 2,000 XP? I'll make the hard decision, because whatever happens here happens, I guess.
Listen to me, Aloysius Dawson. You will forget your fear of dying, for it has poisoned your mind and made you bitter and ruthless since the death of your twin brother.
You don't understand. Death is oblivion, the eternal void. I know there's nothing there. I saw it in Robert's empty eyes. I saw myself in that coffin.
Death is painful for those who remain, not for those who have passed. All that occult gibberish you filled your head with has made you forget this simple truth.
No! Death will not claim me. I have the power and the money. I've acquired the arcane knowledge needed. I believe there is magic, there are dark forces. You will provide me my extension.
No.
Your ignorance makes you a fool. You have no idea. Look at me. Hunted like a beast, my family lost, cursed. I have not escaped death, I have become it.
No, there must be a way. I don't want to go like my brother did. I have money, lots of money.
Money won't ease your mind. I know you used to be a good and generous man. So I offer you the gift of peace, Aloysius. The tranquility of a true death.
I accept your offer. And I understand. No more fear, I will die a man of dignity. And a man at peace.
Oh god, I hope I do. I don't know if I chose the right decision. I'm sad. Or I'm worried. Prepare to die achievement unlocked. So my mesmerized level is up to like 5, I guess. Will soon suffer the consequences of your action. Oh no. Yeah, here we go, I guess. It's gonna... I think things are gonna start plummeting down for me, I guess.
It's
Wait.
locked, all right.
Wait, if he's dead, then can I not get these things, I guess? Unless there's a key somewhere, right? Like, he might have a key somewhere to give me. I don't know. Is this the right decision? I don't even know. I mean, this part of the game is tricky. And I like it a lot. I like the Dawson decision a lot more than... I like it more than the past 2 pillars of the region, for sure. Yeah, he's dead now, I think. He's gonna accept his death, basically. I could have embraced him for 2,000, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. Actually, how much mesmerized level do I have? I got 5, yeah. Okay. Just had to make sure that I had the thing ready to go. But it is true. He did previously donate it. He's a philanthropist. But that was because his brother helped him understand and realize the kindness of himself. Yeah, there's a lot of like safes in here, but I don't know what the key is to open them up. Or if he has a key for me to pick up on that. But Aloysius could be probably... Dawson might be dead in like the time I get out. Uh-oh. There's Redgrave. I see Redgrave. It's not good. He's gonna come by and be like, what the hell did you just do? There's Redgrave, yeah. Oh no. He's gonna try to fight me.
Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
I'm afraid Mr. Dawson finally chose to embrace life and death as a mortal.
What do you mean?
He has overcome his fear of dying. I let him rest and wait for death to come.
What? This is unacceptable. Go back there and make him the powerful Ekon he's destined to be.
No, Lord Redgrave. As a doctor and as an immortal, I can't. If you wish to make him your progeny, then proceed on your own.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast.
Oh.
Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
Oh? Wait, what the heck was that loading screen for? So that means the whole region is now going to be against me, I guess, in some degree. Yeah, we're going to have to face through the whole thing. I mean, I made the decision now, so that means I can't really go back. I can't go back to my words. Wait, isn't this the lady?
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
No one saw you?
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
That's good to know. I like that she's able to hide it.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
Oh, sweet.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating.
Oh, shoot.
It is no surprise that you like her.
Uh-huh, that's
I
right.
like her too.
Oh, okay.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna call it here for now. I just realized I was going over time. I just forgot that this was the second end of the episode here. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Your Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day, good night to everyone watching this. So, I'll finish the conversation in the next episode. Maybe might cut it in half if I end up having to do something else in the meantime. But anyways, other than that, Roz,